Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your host, Vortex, from MobileMusicPro.com, your home for mobile music production. And if you are new to the channel, what we do here is release weekly videos teaching people how to produce music on their iOS device. And in today's video, we're going to be going over Cubasis's brand new version 3.4 update right after this. And remember, folks, if you do enjoy this content, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share out the show. Now, this is going to be another one of those quick format videos where there's no formal intro, final thoughts, or live premiere. We just wanted to quickly go over these latest features. But please let us know, what do you think about this new update? Are you happy with the new features? And what do you want to see in the next version? We really want to know, so definitely make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, and now with that intro aside, let's dive right into these brand new features in version 3.4 of Cubasis 3. Now we're actually going to demo Ableton Link in a couple of different ways. The first way is we're going to be using it across multiple devices, and the second way is we're going to be using it across multiple apps. So as you can see here, we do have our iPhone set up on the left-hand side of us, that is running Cubasis 3 on the iPhone, and then we also have Cubasis running on our main production iPad. So now what we're going to do is enable Ableton Link across both these devices. So to do that, we just head over to our setup menu in the top right-hand corner, and then we navigate to the MIDI page here on the left-hand side. And here you can see the new Ableton Link setting at the bottom of the screen. So let's now tap on the settings button. And to enable Ableton Link, all you really have to do is just tap this button. And you can choose whether or not to sync the start and stop actions, but we're definitely going to do that here. So now we'll tap on done. And now what I want to do is enable Ableton Link on the iPhone. So again, we'll navigate to the top right-hand corner and then tap on setup. We'll go to our MIDI page and we'll tap on Ableton Link settings at the bottom of the screen. And as soon as we tap this, you'll see the green notification on our iPad as well. So let's tap this. And now we have one new Ableton Link. And again, that was indicated by that green notification that came up at the top of the screen. So let's close out of the settings on the iPhone. Close out of the settings on the iPad. And now when I tap on play, both of these devices should be in sync with the exact same BPM. Currently, these devices are connected via Ableton Link through our wireless network. And that really is the easiest way to sync across multiple devices. We just have our iPhone and iPad here, but you can even sync additional devices like the MPC Live. But for now, let's go ahead and hit play and see these two devices play at the same time. Alright, and there you have it. We have two separate devices, both synced via Ableton Link. We have the drums, bass, FX, and pad playing over here on the iPad. And then on the iPhone, we have the guitar, pluck, and counter melody playing. And it's really just that easy to sync audio across multiple devices. And now, let's go ahead and try it with multiple apps. Okay, now we have that same project up, but we just have a section of it looped. And we're going to fill in the rest, like the melody and the counter melody, with a different app. Now we still have our Ableton Link enabled inside of Cubasis, so now it's time to open up another app and enable Ableton Link within that. Now of course you can use any app that does support Ableton Link, and there are a ton of them, in fact, almost all of them. But today we are going to use Groovebox, so let's open that up. We'll just pull up Groovebox here. And now what we're going to do is go to the setup in the top left-hand corner, and then we're going to tap on Ableton Link, and then we're going to enable that. And then right away we see our One Link Ableton notification. And I can show you that one more time. We'll just disable it. And then enable it one more time. And there you go. There's the notification at the top indicating that we have one other app connected via Ableton Link, and that of course is our Cubasis 3 app. So now when I do hit the play button up here, this will actually play Cubasis as well. And even beyond that, we can actually hit the record button and start recording something as well. So let's hit play and record something as well. right, very cool. Now, just for fun, let's try to copy this pattern over to another instrument inside of Groovebox and fill out the melody even more. So we'll just long tap on this instrument, tap on copy pattern. We'll go to another instrument over here, and then we can just long tap on that and hit paste pattern. And now our pattern will be in there. So let's take a look at that and hide the MIDI editor by tapping on the MIDI in the top left-hand corner. And we'll unmute this by long tapping and swiping down. And now let's hear what this sounds like with these two additional instruments playing in sync with Cubasis 3 via Ableton Link. And of course, when I hit stop inside of Cubasis, that will also stop any other apps that were connected via Ableton Link, in this case, our Groovebox app. And the next new feature that we're going to take a look at is the keyboard chords. And you can find this new option inside of the keys button on the top left-hand corner. You'll now notice a new button here that says chords. When it's lit up, you'll be able to see this new chord menu here. And then you can hide it at any time by tapping on it, and then show it again by tapping on it once more. We can simply start playing these now by tapping on them. So let's go ahead and tap on some of these chords. And what's really great is that you can now use these chords to combine them with the regular notes on the keyboard, so you can play the chords and notes at the same time. And you can still adjust the keyboard anywhere that you'd like to be, so we'll just drag this over here so we can still see some notes while we play those chords. Alright, and it's just that simple. Now let's try to record some of these chords to play with our little 8-bar loop here. Alright, perfect. Now we can just quantize this by tapping on the quantize button. And now we'll copy this and we'll paste those same chords in the track below. And let's close up the editor and hear what this sounds like. Alright, so very, very simple there to enter in some chords, and of course you can now edit those at any time. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll tap on our track, and then we'll tap on the keys in the top left-hand corner. And here again we have our chords. So to edit any one of these chords, we'll just simply tap on the edit button, and then we'll tap on which chord we'd like to edit. We'll try number 6 here. And now we can just tap on any of the keys we'd like to have in our chord. So let's untap the B and G, and maybe tap on the E and B. And now let's listen to what that sounds like by tapping on the chord. All right, very cool. And to exit that edit mode, just tap on the edit button again. All right, and it's just that simple, and we're super glad that Steinberg brought this feature back from Cubasis 2 and now putting it into Cubasis 3. And the next new feature in this update that I'd like to quickly go over is the MIDI time stretching. Now, of course, we already had the audio time stretching feature inside of Cubasis, but now we have the MIDI time stretching feature. So let's show you how that works. So you can simply tap on any one of your MIDI clips here, any one of your MIDI events. Now we can tap on the stretch button, and you can see it says algorithm MIDI. And now we can extend this MIDI clip out to as many or as little bars as we'd like. So I think what we're going to do is double this. So let's double this 8-bar loop all the way into 16 bars by simply dragging it all the way to bar 16. And we'll do that for the other MIDI clip as well. Let's stretch this out all the way to 16 bars. Now, since we're only looping the first 8 bars, we're now only going to hear the first 8 bars of these chord progressions. So let's hear what that sounds like now. So very, very simple and a super handy utility to have inside of Cubasis. Alright, and the final new feature that we'll be going over today in the brand new Cubasis update is state saving. Now what does that mean? Well, let's go ahead and demo that for you. So what Cubasis is going to do now is, in a lot of different places within the app, it's going to remember how you left it. So for example, if I go ahead and open up one of these MIDI events here, we'll open up one of the kicks, and let's just set the zoom level here so we can remember what it's like. Let's zoom this all the way in to make sure that this stays all the way to the edge here. All right. Now we'll go to the next MIDI event, and let's zoom this out. Let's keep this zoomed out and right in the center. And maybe for the next one, let's keep this all the way over to the right, maybe. Put this over here. And the last one, we'll maybe put it all the way to the left. All right. All right, so these are a bunch of different MIDI events. Now what happens is when I click on these again, Cubasis should recall various things like the zoom level. So let's tap on that kick. And there we are, perfectly zoomed in. Let's tap on the next one. And that one was in the center. Tap on the next one, that's all the way to the right. And then this one should be all the way to the left, and here it is. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to the audio events. So we'll double tap on one of our audio events here. And let's make this about halfway full. And we'll make this one zoomed in a little bit. Let's go to the next audio event. And for this one, let's zoom in all the way. Go. All right, so if we tap on the first one now, this one shouldn't be too zoomed out. All right, there we go. And now if we tap on the second one, it should be very zoomed in. All right, there you go. And in fact, let's go ahead and make this full screen. And now when we tap on that first one again, it should remember that full screen. All right, very nice, very nice. So let's close that. And now let's move on to the mixer. Let's make this about halfway through, and we'll set this to extra large. All right, so let's close out of there, open up our mixer, and there we go, about halfway through, and we are in extra large. Let's make this full screen this time and make it small. Let's go back to the mixer, and there you have it, folks. All right, just a couple more things to go now. Let's tap on our media bay, and let's make this about halfway through, half screen, and close out of that. Go back to the media, and there you have it. That has remembered the exact height that we left it. All right, perfect. Now we can't demo every single thing that Cubasis does save, but as you can hopefully see, there are a bunch of things here. And I know this is definitely going to improve my workflow, and I hope it improves yours as well. All right, guys, and that was pretty much it for the update. Are you impressed? Are you going to upgrade? Let us know. What features are you looking forward to next? And is this update going to make you switch from your current DAW to Cubasis? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, we have new videos and live streams every single week on the channel. You can find our live streams every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And our regular videos air every single Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you did enjoy this video, definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, keep talking music, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, Vortex here, and if you're not aware yet, we now have over 100 fully edited mobile music tutorial videos. And we make music every single Wednesday live on our channel right inside of Cubasis on our iPad. Plus, we also have a bunch of free sample packs, guides, and more at our website at MobileMusicPro.com/free. And so if you are into that sort of thing, producing music on your iPhone or iPad, then definitely make sure to subscribe and check out the rest of the videos on the channel that we know you'll love.